Hello. I'd like to welcome our intergalactic and interplanetary visitors to our planet. I hope you have come to sample the rich diversity of our lives and the infinite variety of our animals and plants. It was to be my job to handle the Q&A, to explain Earth culture to you. It's a job for which I've been preparing for all my life, ever since I was an underclassman at Yale. But sadly, it is not to be. I have the flu. The powers that be at Interstel have chosen a replacement for me, not my undersecretary or the undersecretary, but Rick Overton, my gag writer, will be explaining Earth culture to you. Quite frankly, I do not understand why my post needed a gag writer, as my friends think I am very witty and off-the-cuff remarks. Be that as it may, please applaud in whatever way you feel culturally fit. Please welcome my gag writer, Mr. Rick Overton. Turn this thing off, I think I'm dying.
Viral scan complete. Rick Overton, you are now clear.
Taking pictures of me? Oh my God. You look kind of like the artwork in the Inquirer. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm freaking out and I'm so happy. God, I'm lucky and I'm happy and welcome. Like this thing maybe. This, you should know. Obviously, you're smart. You should know this by now. But here you are, and I'm running so many emotions right now. I've waited all my life too. This is so exciting, and Elliot Green can kiss my ass. Oh, I don't believe in them. They prove it to me. They're not real till they land on my head. You just tinfoil hat crazy burn. There you are. Oh, this is so exciting, and I write the jokes for Ambassador, for Harry. I call him Harry, but Ambassador Keene, and I'm a little nervous because I don't have his full format down. And I know you have a lot of questions about our culture, and that you're wearing Humana shells right now, and so so that you can also you can make some of the human noises, so I don't feel so alienated. Oh, this is I'm from New Jersey, so I kind of know how you feel. A little bit, I'm not going to say I totally relate, but you've come a long way, and I know you probably have a million questions, and you've handed them in already to our handler here, who is my Interstel guy who trained me on everything, and I'm ready to answer those questions right now if he is ready to present them to me.
First word.
Walls. Oh, okay. Walls are something that Americans hire Mexicans to build because we call them aliens too. And and we want them on the other side of it at the end of having them built it. And they were different kind of alien. I guess, I don't know, I guess because you cleared it as though you're the legal alien, and there's really nothing they can do about it. You can just come and go as you please. But yeah, a wall is generally made of a material that is really thick and hard to break through unless you're a struggling comic, and then it's basically you could push your finger through it and watch your neighbors fight. Okay.
Next word.
Sports. Sports now, this is a big American paradigm. Sport is something an American sits on a sofa and watches. And eats snacks and risks cardiopulmonary disease, watching others do active things, and only gets up when the team they have assigned and fallen favorite with starts to lose, and they get up and they scream a little bit and shout at the TV set, and then they sit back down and relax. And generally it involves a conflict of some sort. One team will have a ball, and the other team wants the ball, and they go through all these machinations to get the ball from the other team. Sort of, I guess in a more evolved culture like yours, you probably both teams would have a ball, but they just sit and toss. Everyone would have their own ball, and okay, just watch. Everyone's got their own ball. You know, it's the same thing as a joke. You know, two Jews can't just walk into a bar and have a drink and go home. So what? You gotta have a conflict, you know? So it's a sympathetic conflict so that we never face any of the real political issues in our lives at all. So we give ourselves fake something to fight over, bread and circus, like in ancient Rome, which I'm sure you were part of too. Okay.
Next word.
War. War is sports without the ball. Same basic idea. Get a group of people on one side and tell them you can't have any sex, and the other team tell them you can't have any sex until they're so aggressive they want to kill people that look almost exactly like them, facing the other way. Or it's easier when they look less like you. It's a lot easier to kill them when the further they look from you, bang, you know, so. War is old people sending young people to go out and fight other people, young people that represent other old people. And that's why they call it the infantry. Because a grown-up goes, hey, fuck that. You know, you kids don't, you know, you're big hard on and stick a big head on it. I'm like, yeah, right, I had to go there, I'm sorry. Don't hold that against me or tell your culture that I said that. Okay.
Next word.
Food. Now, I don't know that much about, I haven't really been briefed on how you guys operate, but I know you like lightning and thunder and energy sources, and you may be well past the whole in one port and out the other port. The messy business of being a mammal on this planet. Food is generally another animal that is also thinking of eating another smaller animal that's thinking of eating another smaller animal down a chain, and until we weren't really that worried. Your animal gonna eat it, I'm kidding, I know you're not gonna eat it, you know, and you're not gonna check up on it. You're pretty evolved, you know, is it a Cracker Jack's box, little compass, you know. There's nothing special about it, so I do know that. You can guess. Food or vegetation, which is easier because it doesn't run away. And we have people who are vegetarians. They eat only the vegetable life, and those are the ones that don't go to war because they don't have the steam to do it. And they don't. So they say they don't believe it. And I'm trying to do vegetarian, but boy, it doesn't stop you from all kinds of weird emissions and things like that. I got so much swamp gas, I've seen a couple of my own UFOs. Okay. Garbage. Garbage is anything that we either were gonna eat but forgot, and then something else started eating it, broke it down a little bit to a place where now we can't eat it anymore because something else gonna bit it. It's ew, you know. I know I call something gross. It's a German word means big, you know. So someone called my penis gross. I go, Dunga. You know? We have a lot of stuff wrong. We get all kinds of things wrong. But garbage is things, generally, we take one item that's this big and we wrap it in something about this big so it's really hard to steal. And then when you finally, you needed to buy another device to cut into the first thing to get to the first device, and then that thing came in a wrapper. So you have two separate things that then go into the garbage. So you have a mountain of garbage, and sometimes cities are built on it. And sometimes cities are made of it. Okay.
Next word.
Movies. Movies. I'm sure you've probably gotten some broadcasts way out where you live of some older films. And you'd be pretty shocked to see what we made in the interim there. Maybe not as good as the stuff you're used to. A movie is, or was, a series of still images run at such a speed as to trick the eye into thinking that something is actual motion in 2 dimensions. And the 2-dimensionality used to just be in the technique of showing the film, and now a lot of that is in the performances. And that seems to be satisfactory, even though we added color and a lot of computer-generated images until our hopes are that we'll never need to work with a real difficult actor ever again. Just having a difficult Mac computer to work with instead. And that is our great hopes, to have a completely film that involves no humans at all, and one day we hope to have robots sitting in the audience. There's nothing more annoying than a bunch of people complaining about something that is a piece of garbage. Okay.